Today I will begin the assembly of the 1940s nightgown of my dreams. It is from JemVintagePatterns on Etsy. There's like a little drawing of all of the things that came with this pattern. The nightgown, which I will be making, and I am so excited for this nightgown. Another thing that made it so exciting for me was I decided that I would try to use some of this satin material that I'd seen at Walmart. I was so pleasantly surprised by how affordable this fabric was. It was $1.97 a yard. So I walked out of there having spent $10 on this like luxurious satiny material. It's like soft. It would definitely be comfortable to sleep in because I plan on actually using this nightgown if I do a good enough job. My only worries would be that I somehow mess it up when I wear it. I don't want to just like tarnish it because I get the night sweats or something. In some of the helpful hints that the pattern came accompanied with, it recommended French seams. And I've never done French seams before, but that's how it recommended you put the skirt together. The skirt is only 2 pieces. For a French seam, you first do wrong sides together. So the 2 inner pieces together, stitch them, and then you turn it over, like you fold it on itself. So I'll show you. I'm gonna do it right now actually. I'm kind of scared. And also this fabric is so satiny, I'm afraid I'm gonna mess this up. So I have stitched it together. Just like how a child would stitch something to another thing. And now I'm gonna turn the skirt inside out, and then I'm gonna take the seams like that, take the seams and stitch them down on this side. No ironing was needed for that portion. I think I might have to iron, but I'm also a little nervous about ironing. I'll just have my iron on very low heat, and yeah. I'm trying to pin this very minimally because I'm just scared, quite frankly. I'm losing light, as you can probably tell. I have French seamed it. I don't really like French seams. I don't think I want to like do them a lot. I just kind of was following directions, kind of like maybe there was a reason. Like I don't know a lot about French seams, but maybe there was a specific reason that they are used with this skirt. I can't wait to be gliding around my apartment in my extremely silky puff sleeve pink nightgown from the 1940s. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm intimidated. Oh my god. It's not done, obviously, but I have the bodice portion almost done, except for I need to gather it down here and then connect it to the skirt. I couldn't get the skirt on the dress form, but I know that I'll probably be able to just like slip this over my head when I actually wear it. I cut interfacing myself. There wasn't even like a specific like piece that was a part of the pattern for me to cut out the interfacing. I just like did it myself. It doesn't look like the cleanest up here, but I will be putting some sort of lace trim around here. Right now it's just hemming the bottom, combining the bodice and the skirt, putting the sleeves on. And I will say I have actually been utilizing the French seam method. I have been doing French seams and it's been going fine. And I'm just so jazzed because it's already looking so pretty and I haven't messed up too terribly badly, so let's hope it continues to go well. I cannot wait to wear this. Like, I don't think I would be able to buy this sort of thing anywhere. Well, one, I probably could find like a true vintage version, but it would be very fragile and I would not want to wear it like as pajamas. I actually have a true 1940s nightgown and it just feels just too fragile to wear to bed. But if I were to find some reproduction version of this from some company, it would probably be way out of my price range. And the fact that I'm making this from fabric that I got from Walmart for $10 and it looks this gorgeous, and like just as long as I know that the pattern is authentic to the time period, priceless. Okay, I am so excited. It's all done. This is a princess nightgown. This is meant for a princess, okay? I kind of feel like a princess in it. You know, at the very least, I feel like an elegant 1940s lady. Let me move this out of the way. I finished it at 2 a.m. this morning. I lined it, you can see, with these this lacy trim. And it wasn't a part of the pattern, but I added little ties to cinch it in because it was like really loose and I wanted a slightly more fitted shape. So like for actual sleeping, I can untie it or whatever. The sleeves right here are a little bit like, they're not like uncomfortable, but I can tell that it's a little bit snug around here. So that's just something to keep in mind for the next time I make it, or just in general. I've noticed that with a lot of dresses, the front bust portion is shorter than I was expecting it to be. So it kind of like cuts off. It doesn't cover my whole bust, if you're catching my drift. So that might be something to keep in mind for future reference. I don't know if it's supposed to be like this, but I prefer if like the bust, like, and all the gathered parts are truly right under my bust so that it's holding me. So that might just be like an adjustment that I have to keep in mind because of my person, my body. So it's not a thing for everyone probably. I actually did use French seams in a lot of this. I know I said that I didn't really like using French seams, but it kind of grew on me. I realized it was a bit of a neater way for me to work with this particular fabric. I'm really happy with this, and I think I will actually use it for sleeping. Yeah, it feels very glamorous, and I'm sure this will not be the only 1940s nightgown that I make. The next thing though for loungewear that I want to make is a house coat. It's like a house dress, but it is longer. So it's more like a robe. But I'm trying to find just the right pattern. I am a princess with a messy living room. Okay,